rosier. Pardon the turn. But so I'm really in my feels right now. And weirdly enough, I want to talk about my Halloween costume. First, some context. I don't know if you have said it before, but I'm a really big pro wrestling fan. More specifically, I'm a really big Bray Wyatt fan. Because growing up, I was always an outsider, lonely, didn't really felt like I belonged. Now, people were nice to me. They were kind. They didn't treat me any real bad way, but despite all that, I just couldn't get along with people. I just couldn't really fit in anywhere. And see, when I was getting into pro wrestling, and I found out about Bray Wyatt, who was this weird guy who's dark, creepy, mysterious, I resonated with that. Not just him, I resonate with all those dark, creepy wrestlers. Bray Wyatt, Undertaker, Kane, back when they were actually kind of weird. The Boogeyman. This is going to sound a little different, but Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, the Brood. I resonate with all those dark, weird, creepy people because I really do feel it. And then when Bray Wyatt passed away, I was really heartbroken. I was really, really sad. And I'm not one of those people who will cry over celebrity deaths. Like, even if I do care about them, if they pass, it's like, that's too bad. I hope they had a good life. But I'm, for the most part, not gonna care. Not to be mean, but it's just, I didn't know them personally, so I just couldn't feel it. Of course, there are exceptions. Bray Wyatt, as I said. There was also Stan Lee when he died. I really felt it. There are none others I can think of. Oh, Adam West. When Adam West died, I was sad. And then I know, like, if or when Rey Mysterio passes, I'm also gonna be heartbroken. So, Bray passes, and that just kind of puts an end to a story, and it was, like, so sad, because he was so creative, so ingenious, and so great, and it just, he dies so young, without really getting to make a bigger impact on wrestling, because I know for a fact he could have, and he really should have, but it just didn't. So, that happens. Like, a year passes. Then we start getting the messages for the Wyatt Six. Now, I love Bray Wyatt, so of course I love the Wyatt Six. And it's so cool because it, like, honors Bray's or Windham's legacy. And it's so great because it has his real life brother, Bo Dallas. Sorry, I don't know Bo's actual name. It includes Eric Rowan, who was a previous member of the Wyatt family. And then it brings up those three younger creeps and weirdos, being Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy, and Nikki Cross. And I just love all of them. Dexter Lumis is especially my favorite. And so for Halloween, I wanted to dress up like a Wyatt member without necessarily dressing up as exactly one of them. So I'll finally get into that. So starting off with my clothes, it's just gray carpenter pants with a gray sleeve tank top. I don't like wearing sleeves. I never do. And to combat the gray on top of gray, I of course have this black belt to, like, be a cutoff. And then to go along with the black belt, my boots, my new black boots, which are supposed to be like police boots. And I am using them for, like, everyday use, they're also, like, pretty important to the costume because it really does fit that theme of, like, being kind of plain but still being, like, kind of dark and gritty. And that's just kind of how the Wyatts dress. Now, along with those darker clothes, the Wyatts also, well, not always, but like for me, I got this oh, hang on, this blue and black with black leather sleeve jacket, and I put spikes on the shoulders because one, it just looks cool, and yeah, and two, it's to kind of fit that like Wyatt theming, because I do wear this outside of the costume. This is an actual jacket. Quality is a little cheap, I will admit, but it's still one of my favorite jackets. And while I was at Universal, I got this pin. I'm gonna see if I can reverse this video, but it's the Wyatt, you know, red circle 6. Forgot to mention, red circle on my shirt, send up to the Wyatts, because all of them have it somewhere on their body. Not always while they wrestle, but you know, it's there because it's just their symbol. And most importantly is my mask. So this is a bit of a send up to like Dexter Lumis specifically, or Mercy the Buzzard, because I bought this one recently, which I really love. But this is supposed to be a send up to it. Instead of being a buzzard, it's a wolf skull that I saw the ears off of. Actually, on my YouTube channel, I have and TikTok, I have all the videos where I actually changed the mask. And so I added the red and black hair because Loomis has it on his mask, and I also have it in my hair. And then this here, while it is a cool symbol, I am half native, so this is supposed to be like a medicine wheel on the forehead, kind of for like safe protections, along with, let's see if I can find one, the braids. I put 7 braids in total in the hair. 7 didn't really have a specific meaning. If I wanted a specific meaning, I would have used 5, since that's my favorite number. But 7 braids in total, because again, braiding is also very sacred and important to my people. And so I have this. So my whole costume is a send up to the Wyatts, to Bray Wyatt, to Windham, and just because I love them so much. So, yep, that's all for me.